Hey to all my brothers out there, this is Brother Adrian from the Maker's Hands Workshop, and I've had some questions about why I use wheat on my wages of a fellow craft instead of corn. This brother right here, we actually had a really good discussion in the comments to this video, and I want to make it plain that I am not calling him out. I am simply using his comment to start the conversation. So, if you'll notice, in my Wages of a Fellow craft, I actually use wheat instead of the traditional corn that you see in so many lodges. My lodge actually has the same thing. They have corn. I'm actually donating this to my lodge at the next business meeting. Okay, brothers, so this is from 1887. This right here is a box of wages that was presented by the U.S. Consulate in Israel to a U.S. Consulate member in Malta. Again, this was 19 January 1887. And as you'll notice right there, that's wheat, not corn. So this right here is an excerpt from the website, the Masonic Trowel. Now, those of you who haven't been there, please go check them out. They're a great website full of useful information. Now, when I became a fellow craft, I was super curious about everything that I had just been through, just like when I was an EA and just like I was when I became a Master Mason. I was so curious about everything I was looking at because I am a history buff. I absolutely adore history. Now, if you look down here, it says, in ancient days, corn was not what we think of as corn today. Instead, it was a grain, such as wheat or barley, which was called corn. Thus, an ear of corn, or grain, represents plenty. It is also a symbol of nourishment. So, to answer all the brothers, which is why I use wheat instead of corn, you have to go back and think that back during the times of the building of the temple, corn, better known as maize, and what it was originally known as, did not exist in ancient Israel. Now, if you look at corn as we know it today, maize, it did not make it to Europe, Africa, Asia, and the Middle East until the 1600s. So at that point, when the temple was being built, it would have been grain of some sort, most likely wheat. And at the time, it would have been known as corn. Maize, corn as we know it today, didn't start becoming called corn until the 1600s. So I just hope that I can share this with you a little bit. If you have a difference of opinion, please let me know. I could very well be wrong and I could be misinterpreting everything, and I want to know what your beliefs are and how you feel about this. Let me know in the comments or duet and stitch it. Peace and light, brothers.